and you're looking live here at the High Force at Lewis County High School.
As soon as I walk through the door, designer is at the toe. Yeah, young, all about this dope. My come get your pay cash, I don't have a note. Hell yeah, I want me a Rolls Royce. Spent 20 racks on my Rolls chain. These and it's so lame. I'm ballin' these road game. Hop at the drop smoking propane. Yeah, I do my damn thing. But you ain't nothing but a damn shame. My dang a lame. Poof on the jet like Dave.
And you're looking live for game 2 of the night here at the home of Matthew Farr. He don't consider this his home, but he graduated from here in 1994. But for game 2 of the night between the Hickman County Bulldogs and your Panthers of Lewis County, the starting lineups for tonight. If I can get my rosters pulled up. Number 0, Brody Worley. Number 1, Dylan Qualls. Number 2, Braden Brown. Number 3, Tim Puckett. And number 25, Tyler McKinnon. For the Panthers, you have number 0, Vince McDonald. Number 4, Kobe Feitinger. Number 1, Maddox Tanner. Number 11, Dakota Hull. And number 12, Bo Banks. Going to be a good one tonight. This is a big matchup for regions, for district play. You got to win this one, and we pretty much control it from here. Yeah. You have to pick up this one. I think we match up well. I really do. I don't think they can guard Hull. They can't guard Banks, and they can't guard Tanner all at the same time. Somebody's going to have to be double teamed, and somebody's going to be open. And I'm fired up. I'm ready to go.
Well, Kobe Feitinger, he's been hot lately, so he's not one you can leave open.
That is true. I don't know if I've been this fired up for a ball game in a long time. I'm ready to go. We match up pretty well, but I think we can do this one. Hull, McKinnon at the center court. Bulldogs get the opening tip. Brown with it. Brown fires it all the way across to Worley. Now over to Puckett. Puckett goes to McKinnon. Puckett fires the 3. No good. Rebound. Qualls. Qualls puts it up and in. 2-0. Bulldogs lead. Bo Banks going to bring it down the floor for the Lewis County Panthers. Hull with it. Ball's on the ground. Tanner gets up in it. Bo Banks comes up with it. McDonald with it. He's going to drive. Ball goes out of bounds. Going to be Hickman County Bulldog ball. Brown inbounds to Worley. Or Qualls. Fires it back over to Brown. Worley within the corner. Back to Qualls. Down low to McKinnon. Over here to Puckett. Puckett all the way across to Worley. Worley to McKinnon. McKinnon fires the mid-range. Good. 4-0. Hickman County leads. Bo Banks going to bring it down the floor for the Panthers. Bo over to Hull. Back to McDonald. Phoenix to Bo. Back to Feitinger. Feitinger to Hull. Hull with it. Over to Tanner. To Bo. Down low to McDonald. McDonald puts it up. No good. Rebound. Puckett. Worley with it. Puts it up and in. 6-0. Tanner pulls the 3. Bottom! 6-3. Lewis County down by 3 here in the first quarter. McKinnon with it. Goes over to Worley. Worley over to Brown. Back over to Worley. To McKinnon. McKinnon finds Qualls down low. Qualls puts it up and in. 8-3 is the score. It's going to be a timeout from Coach Scott. We're going to take it with him. This is Panther basketball. back here at the timeout break. Lewis County ball. 6:02 left here in the first quarter. Bulls on the inbound. Bull goes over to Bo Banks. Bo over to Tanner. Tanner to Bo, over to McDonald. McDonald trying to bring it up to the top of the key. Stolen away by Brown. Brown puts it up and in. Bo Banks with it. Bo, mid-range block. Worley with it now. Over to Brown. To McKinnon. McKinnon fires the mid-range. Good. 12 threes to score. Bo to Hull. Hull's going to drive. Loses the ball. Goes out of bounds. Stewart checks in for McDonald. Brown to Worley. Back to Brown. Over to Worley. To Brown. To Qualls. Puckett over to Qualls. Back to Puckett. To Qualls. To Brown. Trying to set the offense up. Puckett for three is good. 15-3. Banks with it now. Goes to Tanner. Goes to Stewart. Back to Tanner. Tanner's going to step out of bounds. It's going to be Bulldog ball. 4:25 left here in the quarter.
Yeah, tough start for us, Cole, but
yep.
I mean, we're kind of used to that this season.
Well, start out tough against Loretto. McKinnon with it. Finds Worley. Worley fires a three. No good. Rebound Tanner. Well, I mean, Loretto, we started out a little slow.
I think the only game we haven't started out slow is the Lawrence County game.
Pull for three. No good. Rebound Tanner. Tanner fires a three. Bang! Mads Tanner puts another three up on the board. It's 15-6. McKinnon swings it. Stolen away by Tanner. Tanner's going to take it on a fast break. Tanner puts it up and in. Mads Tanner does it all by himself. He told the guys, don't worry, he's got it. Go over to Worley. Worley fires it over to Puckett. Puckett goes over to Worley again. Back to Puckett. Swings it all the way across to Brown to Worley. Back over to Puckett. Puckett fires a three. Good. 18-8 to score. Tanner inbounds to Banks. Banks over to Hull. Hull for three. Bottom! 18-11 now. Lewis County finding ways to claw back into this one. Worley over to Qualls. Qualls drives inside. Back out to Worley. Misses the shot. Easy shot right there. Throws it ahead to Bo. Bo drives. Bo lays it. Oh. Ball. They're going to say ball out of bounds. It's going to be Hickman County ball.
Yeah, Bo was about 3 inches away from getting his foot on the ground before he touched that ball, and they would have been in. But he was still in the air, so he wasn't technically in.
Stolen away by the Panthers. Bo over to Tanner. Tanner misses the layup. Stewart tips it out of bounds. Good hustle play by Carson Stewart right there. 30 checks in for the Bulldogs. That's Sopel. Or Sapple. Who knows? Fires a three. Good. 21-11 is the score.
That's just 9th point of the night, just from threes. I think that's Puckett.
No, yeah, Puckett. Tanner with it now. Tanner over to Stewart. Stewart to Feitinger. Stolen away by Brown. Brown puts it up and in. Stewart goes over to Feitinger. Feitinger back to Bow. Over to Hull. Hull working Sopel. Hull puts it up. Gets his own rebound. Puts it up again. They're going to say it's on the floor. Going to be against number 1. That's Qualls. Number 4, that's McDonald checks into the ball game now. Banks with it. Banks throws it over to Hull. Hull drives. Going to put it up and in. 23-13. Hit Bulldogs lead. 1:30 left here in the first quarter. McDonald fires a 3. Good. Banks over to Hull. Hull swings it. Stolen away by Brown. Brown going to drive inside. Loses the ball. Back over to Puckett. Over to McDonald. McDonald fires a 3. No good. Rebound, Bo Banks. Bo on drive. Thought that ball went out of bounds.
But somehow it didn't.
They go down low. Sopel puts it up and in. Banks with it now. Banks goes over to Tanner. To Hull. Finds Feitinger. Gets his ball goes out of bounds and be Lewis County ball. Banks with it now. Banks drives, puts up a shot. Up and in. 28-15 is the score. 10 seconds left here in the first quarter. No good. That's going to bring us to the end of the first quarter with your score. Hickman County 28, Lewis County 15. We'll be back after a quick quarter break. And we're back here after the quarter break. Lewis County down by 13 here. Slow start. We talked about it at the quarter. 11 turnovers.
No, 11 points.
11 points off the turnover.
7 turnovers total. And off those 7 turnovers, they've gotten 11 points basically for free.
Yeah. I mean, we got a little predictable right there with some passes we made. Goes over to Hull. Tanner from Tanner. Now to Banks. Over to Feitinger. Feitinger fires the 3. No good. Worley gets the rebound, goes to Brown. Puckett fires a 3. No good. Walls gets the rebound. Sopel try to put up a shot, no good. Rebounded by JD. Bo goes to Tanner. Tanner out to Bo. Back over to Fittinger. Fittinger with it now. Brown over to Qualls. Back to Brown. (30 to 15 is the score. Hickman County leads over the Panthers. Tanner with it. Tanner's on a drive. Fire shot, gonna get fouled. Matt Tanner going to the line for 2. First shot up and good. 30 to 16 is the score now. Tanner lines up the second shot. It's up and in. 30 to 17, Lewis County down here in this one. McKinnon with the ball now. Fires it all the way across to Sopel. Sopel finds Brown. Brown's going to drive. Kick out 2. Puckett. Puckett fires 3. Up and in. Ball. Banks tries to go to the pull. Pass is tipped out of bounds against the Bulldogs. Goes over to Tanner. Tanner to McDonald. Goes over to Bank. McKinnon comes up with the steal. Worley with it. Goes over to Puckett. Over to Brown. Back to Puckett. Goes Sopel. Now to Puckett. They kick it out to Brown. Pass is tipped away by Bo. Over to Puckett. Worley with it now. Worley goes to Puckett. Now to McKinnon. McKinnon outside to Worley. Over to Puckett. Puckett fires a long 3. Good. 36 to 17 is the score.
Yeah, and I think Puckett either has 15 or 18 points.
Yeah, he has. He's and all on 3.
Yeah. He's getting way too many
over to Hull.
open looks.
Hull finds JD down low. JD puts it up and in. 36 to 19 is the score. 5:19 left here in the half. Puckett over to Worley. Worley puts it up. Gonna get fouled. Worley going to line for 2. Here's the first shot. Up and no good. McDonald checks back in for the Bulldogs. Second shot up, good. 37 to 19 is the score. Bo Banks is bringing it down the floor for the Panthers. Bo goes to Hull. Hull goes to Tanner. Back to JD. JD drives. Kicks it out to McDonald. Phoenix spins around. We're going to get a whistle. We'll be on the floor against the Bulldogs. Banks to inbound. Banks finds Hull. Hull drives, working the big guy down low. Hull goes up, shots blocked. Brown with it. Brown goes over to Worley. Worley fires a quick 3. No good. Rebound Bo. Bo's going to push it down the floor. Bo goes to Tanner. Tanner for 3. Bottom! 37-22 is the score. 4:20 left here in the half. McDonald with it now. McDonald over to Worley. Back to Brown. Over to Puckett. Goes out to McKinnon. Worley with it now. Guarded by Hull. Tries to drive. Stutter stepped on Hull. Hull says not today. Brown puts it up and in. 39-22 is the score. Throw it ahead to JD. JD. Stolen away by Brown. Brown puts up a shot blocked by Tanner. They're going to catch Tanner on the foul. First shot up and good. 40-22 is the score. Second shot up, no good. Rebound Bo. Bo gonna push it down the floor for the Panthers. He's gonna drive, hits the lane, spins around, puts up a mid-range, no good. Rebound McDonald. Go out to Puckett. Puckett fires a three. No good. Rebound Tanner. Tanner going to push it down the floor for the Panthers. Tanner spins around. Fires a shot. Going to get fouled. Matt's Tanner going to the line for two. Pretty sure Tanner's leading the scoring for us so far, isn't he?
Yeah, he's got 13.
Tanner with 13.
Looking to add two more here.
Yep. First shot up, no good.
I'll tell you, this Hickman County team's probably having the best offensive game they've had all year. They just aren't missing.
Second shot up and in, 40-23. Yeah, I've watched games and they didn't shoot the ball very well.
And they didn't shoot the ball that well against Riverside.
They played good defense, but they don't shoot. They shouldn't be shooting the ball like this. They try to go McKinnon. McKinnon pass is tipped out of bounds against the Panthers. Kobe Feidinger checking back in to get McDonald. McDonald with it now. Goes over to Brown. Worley with it now. Worley goes to McKinnon. Outside to Brown. Brown fires a three. No good. Rebound Tanner. Tanner going to bring it down the floor. Goes to Bo. Bo loses it. .2:17 left here in the half. Ball goes out of bounds against the Panthers. It's going to be Brown bringing it down the floor. Over to McDonald. McDonald drives, put up a layup, up and in. Going to be and one against for the Bulldogs. 42-23 is the score. Ball checking in. Shot up and in. 43-23 is the score. Hull with it. Hull over to Feidinger. Gets a screen. Feidinger back to Hull. Hull's going to drive. Puts it up. Will be fouled on the shot. Hull going to the line for two. Shot up and in. 43-24 is the score. Second shot up and in. 43-25 is the score now. Brown with it now. Brown guarded by Tanner. Goes over to McDonald, guarded by Bo Banks. They swing across to Worley. Worley for three. No good. Rebound, Bo Banks. Bo throws it ahead to Stewart. Stewart saves it. Kicks it out to Bo. Bo over to Hull. Worley to McDonald. McDonald for three. No good. Rebound, Hull. Hull spins around. Kicks it out to Finder for three. No good. Rebound. Worley. Goes over to Puckett. Brown finds Puckett down low. Puckett plays it up. Rebound, Hull. Hull pushing it down the floor himself. Goes over to Finder. Finder to Tanner. Tanner for three. No good. Rebound, Puckett. 30 seconds left here in the half. Goes over to Brown. Brown trying to waste some clock here. Going to drive over to McDonald. McDonald coming around. Puts up tries to pass it down low. Hull gets it. Hull's going to bring it down the floor. Shoots it. Boom! They're saying the buzzer beater counts. One referee's saying it, the other one's not. They've changed the call.
Yeah, that was a good no call. He released it too late.
That's going to bring us into halftime with your score. Hickman County Bulldogs 43, Lewis County Panthers 25. We'll be back after this break. And we're back here after the halftime break with your score 43-25. Hickman County leads. You know, rough start, tough start, 11 turnovers. But know this, don't count them boys out. Don't count our boys out. Puckett fires a three. No good. Rebound Tanner. Tanner going to bring it down the floor for the Panthers. Tanner's going to drive. Fire a layup. No good. Rebound McKinnon. Goes over to Brown. Brown going to bring it down the floor. Over to Puckett. Back to Brown. Back over to Puckett. 2 Qualls. Going to go out of bounds. Lewis County ball. Baines with it now. Baines over to Feininger. Good save by Kobe Feininger up there. He's going to bring it around, go over to Tanner. Tanner finds Bo Banks. Bo over to Hull. Hull drives. Going to put it up and in. Dakota Hull. 43-27 is the score. Qualls inbounds to Brown. To Brown. Brown's going to drive around. Puts it up and in. 45-27 is the score. Hickman County still leads. Baines with it now. Bo goes to Tanner. Over to Feininger. Feininger finds Bo again. Bo to Hull. Hull drives, fades away, no good. Gets his own rebound. Dakota Hull gets it out to Feininger. Feininger for three. No good. McKinnon gets the rebound, goes over to Brown. Brown's going to bring it down the floor. Spins around, trying to hit the lane, puts it up and in. 47-27. Feininger back to Bo. Bo to Hull. Hull drives, spins, loses it, stays with it. Gets it out to McDonald. McDonald for three. No good. Rebound Brown. Brown going to drive. Goes down low to Puckett. Puckett puts it up. They're going to call Tanner on the foul. Going to be 2 shots for Puckett.
No, already done a whole half. You're gonna do a whole half. Yes, I did.
First shot good from Puckett. Puckett lining up the second shot up and in. 49-27 is the score. Bo Baines with it now. Bo over to Feininger. Over to Bo. Bo loses the ball. Stolen away by Brown. Brown's going to drive in. Puts it up and in. 51-27. Coach Scott's going to call a timeout. We're going to take it with him. This is Panther basketball. And we're back here after the timeout break from Coach Scott. 51-27 is the score. Bo Baines to inbound for the Panthers. Bo goes over to Hull. Hull Gonna drive. Kick it out to Feinger. Over to McDonald. McDonald loses it. Puckett tips it out of bounds. Feinger finds Hull. Hull to Tanner. Hey, Tanner. Back to Hull. Hull for three. No good. Goes over to Puckett. Puckett with it now. Gonna find Qualls. Qualls drives in out to Puckett. Puckett fires a three. No good. They're gonna call out of bounds. It's gonna be Lewis County ball. J.D. Wood, Carson Stewart checking in for Bo and Phoenix. J.D. Wood goes over to Hull. Hull, we're gonna bring it down for the Panthers. Hull to J.D. J.D. fires the three. No good. Rebound Feinger. Feinger fires the mid-range. No good. Tanner gets the rebound. Tanner. Call a charge on Tanner. It's going to be his third of the night, I'm pretty sure.
I believe so, Cole.
Puckett to inbound to Brown.
Tanner going to meet him right at the half-court line.
Yep. Brown goes back up, goes over to Worley, back to Brown, over to Puckett. Now to Qualls. Tries to go down low to McKinnon, goes out of bounds. Going to be Lewis County ball. 4 minutes left here in the third quarter. Hull going to bring it down the court for the Panthers. Hey, tilt it down as much as you can. Then you can just angle it. Just make sure you keep it steady. That's why I said hold it. Hold on to it.
We are in search of a new cameraman.
Ricky Duval's not here. He might be hired back. Feinger gets the inbound. Goes over to Tanner. Tanner makes two guys jump. Tanner fires a three. No good. They throw it ahead.
Tighten that back up.
They go down low. Shot miss. Rebound Wood. JD going to push it down. Down the floor. Goes over to Stewart. Stewart throws up a floater. Up and in. 51-29 now is the score.
Bull with the rebound.
Bull going to bring it down the floor. McDonald with it, fires a three. Good. 54-29 is the score. Feinger with it now. Over to Hull. Ball goes out of bounds. Good timeout by the Bulldogs. We're going to take it with them. This is Panther basketball. Back into the timeout break. We just scored 54-29. Going to be Panther ball. J.D. Wood taking it out for the Panthers. JD. Goes over to Stewart. Stewart over to Tanner. Back to Stewart. Or to Bo. Bo fires a three. Bottom! 54-32 is the score now. Puckett goes over to McDonald. Puck goes out of bounds, going to stay with the Bulldogs. McDonald with it now. Goes over to Qualls. Qualls on a drive, put it up and in. 56-32 is the score. 2 minutes left here in the period. Tanner fires a three. No good. McDonald gets the rebound. He's going to bring it down the floor himself. Gets it out to Puckett. Puckett goes to Brown. Brown coming around. Goes over to McDonald for three. No good. Rebounds. I don't even know how to say his name. Spall. Banks goes to Wood. Ball tipped away out of bounds. Lewis County ball. Bo Banks to inbound. Bo throws it over to Stewart. Stewart to Hull. Hull's going to try to drive. Has nowhere to go. Goes over to Stewart. Stewart to JD. JD drives. Fires a shot. No good. Rebound McDonald. McDonald going to push it down the floor. Drives in. Puts it up and in. 60-32 is the score. Goes over to JD Wood. JD fires a three. No good. Rebounds Spall. McDonald fires a shot up and in, or missed. We're going to get fouled. 2 shots.
Yeah, they'll catch Stewart with that one.
Yep. 43 seconds left here in the quarter. 60-32 is the score.
Banks with it here.
Banks goes to Stewart. Stewart's pass is stolen away by McDonald. Goes over to Brown. Brown with it now. Back over to Puckett. Spall goes down low to Qualls. Qualls puts it up and in. 63-32. Stewart fires a half-court shot. No good. That's going to be the end of the third quarter with your score. 63, Hickman County. 32, Lewis County. We'll be back after a break. And we're back here after the quarter break. 63-32 is your score. 8 minutes left here in the ball game. Banks inbounds to Tanner. Back to Bo. Bo finds Tanner again. Tanner spins, gets out to Stewart. Stewart fires a three. No good. Rebound, pull, or Tanner. Tanner back out to Chapin. Chapin fires a three. No good. Rebound, Spopple. How do you say it? I don't know. McDonald drives. Goes down low. Back out to Puckett. Puckett for three. No good. Rebound, Qualls. Qualls puts it back up and in. 65-32 is the score now. Chapin with it over to Tanner. Tanner down low to Bo. Over to Stewart. Tries to go down low to Hull. Ball tipped out of bounds. It'll be Lewis County ball. Bo inbounds to Tanner. Tanner fires a long three. Bottom! 65-35 is the score. Timeout, Lewis County. We're going to take it with them. This is Panther basketball. And we're back here after the timeout from Coach Scott. 7 minutes left here in the ball game. 65-35 is the score. They inbound to McKinnon. Goes over to Qualls. Chapin poked the ball away. Going to be a backcourt. Lewis County ball. Tanner inbounds to Hull. Hull finds Tanner again. Tanner coming around, fires mid-range. Good. 65-37 is the score now. They go over to McDonald. McDonald over to Brown. Brown's going to drive inside. Puts a reverse layup. No good. Rebound, Feidinger. Feidinger goes to Tanner. Tanner drives. Tries to kick it out. Tipped away. Brown goes to McDonald. McDonald fires a shot. No good. Rebound. Bo Banks. Bo fires it to Hull. Hull going to drive inside. Gets out to Tanner. Tanner for three. No good. Rebound Feidinger. Feidinger fires a three now. No good. Rebound McDonald. They're going to catch Hull on the foul. Puckett inbounds to Brown. McKinn goes over to Qualls. Qualls lays it up and in. 67-37 is the score now. Bo Banks for three. No good. Rebound Tanner. Tanner goes back up. No good. Gets his own rebound again. Tanner over to Feidinger. Feidinger to Tanner. Don't get a foul. I don't say against Hull. Goes over to Qualls. Just go ahead and talk about what's coming up this next week. Lewis County will be playing at home against Frank Hughes on Tuesday, and then at home against Riverside on Friday. That's going to be the 2 games next week. The week after that, we have a full book listed for them. We're play on the 26th at Hampshire on Monday night. On Tuesday night, the 27th, at Summertown. And on Friday night, on the 30th, we're playing at East Hickman. And then it turns over into February. We don't play again until February 6th at home against Hickman County. We turn around and play the 10th at Spring Hill, and then for the last game of the year at Riverside on the 13th of February. So we're coming to an end with this season, and then turns around and plays tournament time, where we will host the district tournament this year. Qualls puts it up, no good. Gets his own rebound, goes down low to McKinn. 71-42 is the score. Tanner goes down low to Hull. Hull fires the mid-range. No good. Rebound, McDonald. We get a whistle. It's going to be against the Panthers. Be on Feininger. Worley checks in for Qualls. Brown with it now. McDonald goes back to Brown, over to Puckett now. Over to McDonald. Worley's down low, puts up a shot, blocked by Hull. Tanner with it now. Tanner's going to drive. Going to call a foul against the Bulldogs. Hull with it now. Over to Chapin. Back to Hull. Hull fires a 3. Bottom! 71-45 is the score now. 2:50 left here in the game. They go over McKinnon. Over to Puckett. Puckett finds Brown. Brown over to McDonald. Puckett with it now. Goes over to McDonald. Hull with it. Puts it up and in. 71-47 is the score. 2 minutes left here in the ball game. McDonald with it now.
This game, the Panthers, we had 15 turnovers, gave up probably about 20 to 30 points off turnovers. I lost count.
Yeah.
But,
well, we don't keep the other team's stats, and they've had majority of their points off the 3 ball. Minute 30, that brings your score 73-47. Hull lays it up. Gonna get fouled. They're gonna stay on the floor.
But go a quick score breakdown. At this point in the ball game, you got Maddox Tanner with 19, Dakota Hull with 14, Bo Banks with 10, Wood with 2, and Stewart with 2.
Rough night. I mean, start out slow. It's hard to climb out of that. If you start that slow, it's hard to claw back. We'll see them again in 2 weeks.
Yeah, we got, I think, 5 games in between them again.
5 or
6.
Yeah. They go down low. But here's the thing. They got to come to our house next. Now, this might backfire on me. But a big thing is this crowd does play a factor in it. And this has been a packed house all night. So when they come to us on,
I think it's February 6th.
I think, yeah, February 6th, I want all Homewood to come to the ball game. All of Homewood. Because this crowd does play a factor. Because they have a pretty good crowd tonight on both sides. Behind their bench and over there on their home side.
Wait, Cole, you got people sitting all the way up there in the nosebleeds.
Yep.
I didn't know if they could see the court from where they're at.
Yeah, I mean, they've been loud all night. So, Panther Nation, Lewis County fans, February 6th, I expect a packed house. There's no excuses. This team shot the ball well tonight. I'll give them that much credit. They shot the ball well, better than I've seen all year.
Yeah.
But physically, I think we were better physically. Just giving up too many wide open threes. Henry Sharp with it. So, everybody keep that in mind. February 6th at Lewis County. Be there.
Well, not just February 6th. We have 2 home games next week.
Today, and be there too. There's no excuse. There's no excuse for this bunch. I don't care what happens. I hate this bunch. As much talking about Hickman County, I hate Hickman County with a passion. I hate losing to them, and this sucks right here. But November 6th, we need everybody there. Because I want everybody to hate Hickman County as much as I do, with a passion. They should be walking into our gym and our high school feeling the environment and the tension on their skin. So, this is the end of the ball game. Final score 73-48. Lewis County loses tonight. We're 12 and 7 maybe? 11 and 7. There's no more excuses now. We're getting ready for tournament time. You got 7 or 8 ball games left. So everybody show up for the rest of the year. I'm Cole Farr, joined by Braxton Best tonight. We will see y'all next Tuesday against Frank Hughes at home. And then also see you next Friday against Riverside at home. I want to see everybody packing the seats there. Boys and girls game. No matter the outcome, we will be there. So, everybody have a good night, a good weekend, and be safe. Thank you for tuning in tonight. This is Panther Basketball.